Hi ladies, it's Karen, and today I have a little coaster mini to share with you. This coaster mini kit is what I won from Lydia. I triple dog dare you on YouTube. She had a card challenge, and I was one of the random winners. So I put together the kit. She also sent me the Prima Madeline papers. As you can see, I have a lot more left. So this is what I came up with. The coasters measure 4 by 4, so it's really small. I mean, you know, there's my cell phone. It's really small. So this is what I did. First of all, I put it on a larger binder ring than the one she had sent me because obviously it's chunky. And the ribbons that I put on here, the light blue, like sheer ribbons, came in the kit that she gave me. This sweet pink, like stretchy lace, Donna from Scrap Challenge had given me. There's some Wild Orchid Crafts seam binding and some other seam binding that Susan had sent me. She's Scrap Paper Queen. Over here I used the light blue ribbon that Lydia had sent me, and I just took one of my Wild Orchid Crafts, I think it's the Wild Rose, and I adhered it to some flat back pearls, and then I adhered that to the blue ribbon, and I put some sheer ribbon behind, so it's just, you know, like a rose dangling, and I sprayed it with my scintillating silver. So, and I tied that on. That was like a last minute thought, you know, and I just tied that on. I also added a couple of charms here, a big butterfly charm, because there's a lot of butterflies in this collection, and this little blue bauble that I picked up, I think at Michael's or something, so I added those. So for the cover, I titled it The Good Life, and this is a sticker from a Heidi Grace collection that you can find at Joann's. I forgot the name of it, but I didn't buy the paper stack, but I did buy some of the embellishments because I liked the sayings on it, so that's where that came from. The butterflies I fussy cut out of the collection, except for, you know, that's a Martha Stewart one. This is one of Sa's roses from Sa Crafters, and if you haven't seen her flowers, you should really check them out. They're so pretty. I mean, look, they stay nice and full. They keep their shape. They're just beautiful flowers. These tiny little blue ones I got in the wedding section at Michael's. These are sitting on a crochet doily from the dollar spot at Michael's. You can't really see it, but it's there. And this silver metallic butterfly is one that I received from Lydia in a rack at one time. And some Recollections bling. So that's the cover. And I do have photos that I've printed out to go in here. I had to obviously print them really small, but I haven't put them in yet because some of them are, you know, I don't know if it would be okay to share that on YouTube, so I'm going to add the photos when I'm finished with you. So for the first page, and this was a lot of fun working on something this small, I got to tell you. For this first page, this is a doily, and I just made it into a pocket. I adhered it down here. This is some pink ribbon from Hobby Lobby. This right here is one of the flowers that Lydia had sent me. See, she sent me some Prima and Recollections flowers along with everything else. So I used one of them here. Then I layered one of the crochet doilies from Michael's on top, and this center here is from Sa Crafters. This little banner is from the I think it's the MFT small banner die, and I just distressed it and I wrote love with my Stardust pen, and it's a little pocket, and I just put like this is a little journaling spot from K & Company that Donna had sent me. And these I just obviously cut from the collection, so I could put little photos on there. I didn't stamp on any of these, and I didn't use distress inks on any of this coaster mini. It was just a really quick, fun project. I didn't finish off the tags or anything. I'll just use them strictly for maybe a photo and journaling. This heart is a cut from the chipboard pieces that I picked up at Michael's from their new $1.50 stuff. And it's embossed with a rose there, and I did go over it with some pink distress ink. On this page, these are some of the dollar spot flowers from Michael's. There's some Martha Stewart butterflies in there. This is a flower you could find at Cassie's shop on Flipicano 2 at Art Fire. This is for the love of art. Little rose. Another one of Cassie's flowers, I believe. Lydia sent me this little piece of trim, flower trim, in a rack at one time. I adhered to doily, and this is some of that beaded trim. I kind of made a banner out of it. This bird punch here is from a punch that Bambi, she's for the love of scrapping, had sent me in a rack, and it makes the sweetest little punch, makes the sweetest little bird. So this journaling spot comes out, and I can put a picture there, and I made a little banner here, and it says happy. So that's that little page. And then this page, I just layered some trims. This is the brown trim I had gotten at Joann's, and some other trim that I had in my stash. This is one of the flowers that Lydia had sent me, and I just layered it with a crocheted flower from the dollar spot. And this is just a banner. I stamped Dream using the new dollar spot stamps. And these are just little, tags that I made. I didn't stamp or anything, just quick little tags. These are all flowers that Lydia had sent me, or dollar spot flowers. And they just go in that banner. And for the next page, this is some trim that Lydia had sent me at another time in a rack. And I think she got it at Saw Crafters. This is one of Saw's flowers. See, isn't it so pretty? I mean, she has just beautiful flowers. This is one of the butterflies from the dollar spot at Michael's. They have the chipboard, bag of chipboard shapes, and it's embossed, and I just added some diamond stickles to it. And I made a little envelope, and in the envelope are just some tags that I punched out of the collection. So I made a little envelope, and then another little tag, and then this is a transparency. I had cut it in half. It looks like this actually, and I just cut it in half, and I adhered it on the bottom so I could make a pocket for these tags here, and these are big enough for a nice wallet photo. So that's that page. Whoops. And this page was a lot of fun because I took out my my Tim Holtz bird cage, and I painted it with some Martha Stewart paint, the shimmery blue a satin blue one, and I just, you know, splotched it on so that I could have that texture. I added some silver beads across, you know, flat back beads across the top. I used the punch that Bambi had sent me and made a couple of birds flying away there. I made the little banner, it says fly. This branch here, Susan, she's Scrap Paper Queen on YouTube. She had sent me the alterations, the Tim Holtz alteration die that comes with a branch and a leaf. So this is the branch, and I painted it brown with my acrylic paint. And I added a tiny little recollections flower there, and a for the love of art rose there. And I tried to make it so it looked like the bird cage was hanging from the tree. And this is a doily, and this is where I'll put my picture. This is Jolie's paper, crepe paper flower that I believe I received in Iraq from Lydia. Another one of the birds there. This is some trim that I had gotten, I believe, at Joann's, and it's just fun hot pink trim. And I layered it with some flatback pearls. So that was a lot of fun, that page. I thought it came out super cute. I love playing with that bird cage. This is a canvas pocket that I have. It's from Daisy D's, and I've had it forever. I mean, it came in a 3-pack, and this is only the second one that I've used. See, it, you know, it's a little pocket, and I just adhered the bling there. So I included this. I'm probably going to put a piece of Velcro or something here to keep it closed, but that'll be a good spot for notes or journaling or extra photos, actually. That's what I'll probably put in there, is extra photos. And so that's what I did there. And this page, I used my MFT little Eiffel Tower die, metal die. And this is a doily that I put there, another one of the birds from the punch that Bambi gave me. This is that tiny trim from Hobby Lobby. Whoops, sorry. That's that tiny trim from Hobby Lobby that I really love, and I just made a banner out of it and put the 2 roses on top, added some Recollections bling. This one I made on this little banner here. I'm sorry, I keep bumping the camera or the tripod. This little banner here I titled Journey, and this is one of the flowers that you can find at Cassie's store, at her Art Fire store. I'm so sorry about the glue. Jeepers. I'm in my scrap room and I can't see it, but I come out here where it's brighter, I guess, or than the sunshine, and I find it. Sorry. Anyways, I think that page came out really sweet too. And I can just put a little picture here. And this next page, whoops, is I made like a little gatefold. These string, what do you call them? They're called string clasps, and these I've had forever also. They're by Studio K, which is, King Company. And I think I got these from dollarscrapbooking.net. I had ordered a bunch of them years ago. Anyway, so I finally got to use those again. This is some trim that Lydia had sent me at one point in Iraq, and I topped them with the small flatback pearls. This is a Kane Company sticker. This is an I Am Roses flower that I had sprayed with my Moon Shadow, I forgot the name of it, but it is brown, then it has a hint of turquoise in it. And it's a flower that I had prepared for another project, and I never used it, so I included it here. I'm sorry, the light just changed. It got a little darker, didn't it? Anyway, so you open this like this, and it opens up, and there's a space here for a photo. I could put journaling here if I wanted to, but that's a nice spot for journal or for a photo. I'm gonna open this window a little more. Oh, here comes the sun. And this last page, excuse me, I made like a little fold out. This trim, this felt trim, Lydia had sent me in a rack, and I used that as a band to hold this little book that I had made. This is a label, that Cane Company label. Donna had sent me a whole bunch of them, so I used it here. That's a Cane Company sentiment. And this is one of the flowers you can find at Cassie's Art Fire store. And I just made a little booklet for journaling or whatever. And these pearls here, Lydia had included in the little kit. And if you take this clasp off, and sorry, the camera's in my way, or the tripod. Sorry, just one moment. Sorry about that. I missized it, so it's a little tricky to open all the way. But at any rate, this is the page. Sorry. I'm so sorry. There's a nice spot here for a picture. I used my MFT, I believe that's the dye it is, but it's a dress form dye. And I cut out these dresses, and I paper pieced this one and used glossy accents on the stand and on the hanger. And this is a little vintage picture of a woman that I used my hole punch and cut it out to a circle, and I just used glossy accents on her. This is part of that beaded trim that Lydia sent me. This is one of the buttons that came in the little kit that she sent me. And I just titled this one Beauty. So I thought that came out really sweet. There's a picture of me and my stepdaughters that I plan on putting here. So that's it. That's my little coaster mini. I had a great time making it. Thank you so much for sending it, Lydia. I really appreciate it. And I think it came out really sweet. And it helped me get my mojo back. So there you go. Thanks so much for watching, ladies. I really appreciate it. Bye-bye now.